Hello everyone. Today I will be discussing poverty affecting students in the classroom. So according to the National Center for Education Statistics, in 2014 approximately 15 million children under the age of 18 were in families living in poverty. Research suggests that living in poverty during early childhood is associated with lower than average academic performance that begins in kindergarten and extends all the way through high school, leading to lower than average rates of school competition. Poverty in the classroom is a relevant topic because, as future educators, you will see this problem in your classroom, so it's important to learn how to manage it. As a student, I've seen this problem firsthand, as well as being in the classroom since I'm learning to become a teacher. And as a future educator, it is important to be able to manage a diverse socioeconomic group of students. So the thesis is poverty affects students in the classroom, and as future educators, it is important to acknowledge that it is a problem, then understand how to help them within the class, and most importantly, love them as God calls us to. I will now prove my point by stating why poverty in the class is a problem, how you can help your students, and the solution, and why the solution is based on God and loving others. Moving on to my first point. Students are affected by poverty not only outside the classroom, but also inside the class. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, needs lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before individuals can attend to needs higher up. So, I made a chart of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And the bottom needs need to be met before, like your food and water, before learning can be achieved if they don't have that met first. Students who are affected by poverty are most likely at a lower literacy level than average students in their class. They also have lower health and well-being because poverty negatively impacts them. Leading into my next point, as a teacher, it is important that you help your students as best as you can when they struggle with this issue. According to McLean, a research in education, praise is key to any relationship with the child. Students want you to recognize both their small and big successes. Too many times these students hear from others about all the things they do not have. This negatively affects their self-esteem. With a positive self-concept, it is impossible for these students to have confidence they need in order to learn. Students need to hear that they are important and are doing a good job in school because they have equal opportunity to thrive no matter what they have or what they might not have. High expectations are essential in helping your students as well thrive in the class. You need to make sure that the bar is set high for each and every one of your students. If possible, helping your students with food, like bringing in snacks for them or making sure that they have a coat during the winter, will help their learning abilities as well. Bringing me to my last point. This solution is based around loving others, which God values the most. Hebrews 6:10 says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. I think as a teacher, when you partake in this solution, you are helping your students by showing them love and giving them love that they need, which God commands us to do. And teaching is the perfect opportunity to do this. This brings me to my conclusion. As future educators, it is important to acknowledge that poverty is a problem, and then, after understanding why it's a problem, it is important to help them within the class. And, most importantly, love them as God commands you to do. As a teacher, it is your responsibility to love your students, and as you know, poverty is a problem in the classroom, so helping them as best you can is what you should be doing. Thank you for listening.